The deadline for Artemis 3 has been moved up to next year, 2027, and then once the new lunar lander is confirmed, the winner will be expected to keep moving at incredible speed. They now have only a few months to test their vehicle in an uncrewed moon landing and then turn around a completed design for Artemis 4. This mission is now scheduled for early 2028, and this is when America returns to the moon with a landing in the South Pole region. But, like Isaacman said, this is not about flags and footprints, so to make their point clear to the world, NASA will land people on the moon again in 2028 with Artemis 5 scheduled before the end of that year. Now, that sounds overly ambitious, but this is how NASA used to operate in their golden era. The turnaround time between the first moon landing on Apollo 11 and the next landing on Apollo 12 was just 120 days. And this is more than just a flex. This will set the new tempo for American moon landings, with a crew arriving on the surface once every 6 months from here on out. This is also where NASA's commitment shifts to establishing their permanent outpost on the moon. And that begins with prioritizing surface operation over everything else. So the Lunar Gateway space station that was originally planned to orbit the moon, that's no longer on the table. But it doesn't mean that time and resources spent building the Gateway have been wasted either. All of the hardware that has already been developed for the station is being repurposed into the design of the first moon base. The construction of that base will happen over 7 years, and NASA has set themselves a budget of $20 billion to get this done. It all plays out in 3 phases, and this starts right now. Phase 1 covers 2026 to 2028, and the primary goal over this time is to secure reliable access to the surface of the moon with a high launch cadence. That means sending 25 missions in the first 3 years, with 21 of those being lunar landings. 2 of those will be crewed missions, but the majority of this phase is about experimenting with new technologies for the future moon base operations.